worry, mate. Honestly, it's Sunday. It can be forgiven.
Yeah. I mean, I'm never with it any day of the week, so...
Fair enough, mate.
You okay, Rosie?
I'm good. How are you doing, buddy?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. How are we finding the lockdown 2.0?
No. I'm back in St. Austell with my dad, so it's not actually that bad this time.
That's all right then. Could be worse, I guess.
Plus, I get to watch you on Unit 10 and all your Greek guys that keep me company.
It's great, isn't it? I think it's really cool. I think it's really cool, actually. We've been able to... I think it's all kind of fallen into place at a good time. It's really good timing that when people are stuck at home and they haven't got anything to do, I think it's quite nice that people have got like something to look forward to on a Friday that they can watch.
It's the start of the weekend.
Yeah, exactly.
I think as well in lockdown, it just means that it helps people know what day of the week it actually is.
Literally, honestly, like I literally get to Wednesday and I'm like, who am I? You know, because I don't have any point of reference. I don't have like the day job or anything, or like wrestling on a Sunday or anything to give me a point of reference for the week. So I just kind of float through life, just wondering what the hell is going on. I know the week must be coming to an end when I've run out of clean underwear, and that's kind of it, really.
Yeah, I just got gravy on my new top, so I changed.
Nightmare, isn't it? Absolute nightmare. Laundry is the thing I feel like I'm doing at the moment. It's just non-stop laundry because there's nothing else to really do. But for once in my life, I've actually caught up on all my laundry, so that's one benefit, I guess.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am the owner, founder, general manager, whatever of OCW. This is my host, the Queen of Cool, Queen Kirsty. And today we have Rosie, aka Aurora, taking part in the quiz today.
Hello. This is gonna hopefully be fun, but it's not gonna paint me in a good light because I am very, very not versed on wrestling trivia in the slightest. So it's gonna really paint me in a terrible light. So
don't worry, you have 3 lifelines and 2 of them are basically asking me, so it's fine.
Great. That probably will be question 1, question 2, question 3, and then we're done. That's probably what's going to happen.
Because to be fair, we figured out with Cameron last week that I'm just a random encyclopedia of wrestling.
Well, at least one of us is, because it ain't going to be me. Like, to be quite honest, I mean, I watched quite a lot of wrestling over my brother's shoulder when I was a kid, and then I kind of fell away from it all, and then I started watching live shows and then training and then watching wrestling again all at once. So obviously there's basically unlimited wrestling now in the world. There's like I don't think you'll ever watch it all, like you never will. So I just find it so overwhelming. There's a very small nugget of thing that I know, and the rest of it is just
so how this works is like the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire game show. There's 15 questions. If you finish the game,
if we get there,
if we get there and you finish, you end up on you're on the leaderboard anyway, but you kind of get a briefcase to get any title in OCW. So, unless there is a nice little, I don't have it on me. It's at my house in fucking Bodmin.
Oh man.
There's an invisible.
You can't dangle the carrot, you know.
Invisible woman's title there behind me, and it's not actually invisible because it does exist because I bought it and it's there. It's just not here.
It's just not visible to the eyes. I see.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so Kirsty, do you have the questions ready?
I do indeed. Aurora, are you ready for your first question?
I mean, should I be this nervous? Is that a thing?
Yeah, everyone else was.
Already terrifying. Okay.
You'll be fine. Okay, question number 1. Which of these is not one of The Rock's signature catchphrases? A, if you smell what The Rock is cooking. B, know your role and shut your mouth. C, just sing it. Or D, it doesn't matter.
I already don't We obviously know that the obvious one that is definitely, but it's one that is not, right?
Yes. So 3 of them are The Rock's
And one of them
catchphrases, and one of them is not.
I feel like he has unlimited catchphrases. You know what I mean? Like I feel like he speaks, and people are like, "That's a catchphrase. That right there is a catchphrase." What were the answers again?
Okay, I'll go through the options again. So, A, if you smell what The Rock is cooking.
Okay.
B, know your role and shut your mouth. C, just sing it. Or D, it doesn't matter.
Okay, so I think there's 2 of them that are okay that I'm very certain of, but the other 2 are just things that people may or may not say. How specific? Okay. All right. I tell you, I was really bad at this. Okay. 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 I think I've narrowed it down. Right. Let's hear the options a final time.
Okay.
It may not be correct.
Okay, so the options are A, if you smell what The Rock is cooking.
Right.
B, know your role and shut your mouth. C, just sing it. Or D, it doesn't matter.
I'm going to say B, but I already think it's wrong.
The answer was C, just sing it.
How is, like, I swear, does everything uses as a catchphrase? Like, I didn't even know that he had that many.
I mean, to be fair, last week I gave Cam a mulligan on the first question, didn't I? So
You did, yeah. If you're feeling charitable again this week,
I am.
Chris,
I am feeling terrible. I'm in a good mood. Man United won this week. I'm in a good mood. I'm feeling terrible.
I knew that I wouldn't, but I'm terrible at this. Like,
His actual phrase is just bring it, not just sing it.
oh.
But,
That's the thing. I was like, why does it already sound like something that he? But I swear, at some point, he would have said all of those things. You know what I mean? Like, probably.
Probably was.
Crazy. I knew I'd be terrible at this. Okay. Honestly.
okay, I'll give you.
The lifelines are for. You can ask Google, you can ask me, or you can go 50-50. That's what the lifelines are for.
Okay. I don't want to use a lifeline in question 1. I had more faith in myself, but apparently I shouldn't have done. Okay.
Okay, I will give you the next question with all of that in mind.
I'm just not even gonna. Yeah, I'm just gonna use the things now. I'm just gonna use the things.
What is the name of Rey Mysterio's finisher? Is it A 112, B 911, C 619, or D 360?
Okay, right. Okay, now I know one. Okay, it's 619.
Well done. It is in fact 619.
Okay, we're off the mark.
You've redeemed yourself a bit there.
I mean, like a small bit, like the smallest.
We'll pretend the first question never happened.
Great. We've only just started. Hey
like,
guys,
I tell you what, like Cameron got the first question wrong, and then steamrolled to about, was it 64,000?
Yeah, he did really well after.
I'm not quite sure how that happened, but like.
But it's just starting nerves, right? It's just beginners nerves.
Yeah,
We'll just
exactly.
It's right. We've got this. It's fine.
Okay, so your next question.
Okay.
Who were the 2 members of Team Angle? Is it A, Mark Jindrak and Sean O'Hare, B, Matt Morgan and Randy Orton, C, Charlie Haas and Shelton Benjamin, or D, Chad Gable and Jason Jordan?
Yeah, not a clue. All right. Let's use one of my groobles. Okay. My bibbity bops. So what's my 3 things I've got? I've got 50-50. Yeah.
Ask Google, and if you can't ask Google because you're on the Google thing, you can ask me again. Or 50-50.
Okay, we're going to ask Chris because 50-50 isn't even going to help me here.
Okay, so the answer is Shelton Benjamin, Charlie Haas.
There we go.
Otherwise also known as the world's greatest tag team.
Yes. Yeah, it makes some sense. Yeah, all right. Well, there we go.
Okay, on to question 4. Which of these has never been a nickname for Chris Jericho? Is it A, Canadian Cool, B, Lionheart, C, Y2J, or D, Le Champion?
No, it's Le Champion.
I know, I just couldn't be bothered to do it with the accent. I'm sorry.
Right, so...
Sorry, I have a thing about nicknames. Sorry.
It's fine. No, it's good. Right, let's have a think. Okay, there was one that didn't sound quite right, but I probably could still be wrong. Let's hear them again.
Okay, so your options are A, Canadian Cool, B, Lionheart, C, Y2J, or D, Le Champion.
Tempted with what I'm going to go for, but I think I'm going to use my 50-50 because then that will hopefully weed out and then I'll be correct.
Okay, so you're 50-50. It's either Canadian Cool or Y2J.
Then I will say that the one that he wasn't then was Canadian Cool.
Yep, that's right. Well done.
Yes, 50-50.
Doesn't
All right.
sound right, does it? Canadian Cool.
Which one were you thinking it was?
I actually thought it was Lionheart, actually, for some reason.
That's the name when he started in Japan and then went on to WCW in about 1995-6. And then he was called Lionheart Chris Jericho. Then in 1999, he debuted in WWE and became Y2J.
Right, that's the thing. I think I just hadn't heard of that one. So I was like, oh, it must be that one. Yeah, well, there we go. Told her I didn't know very much. Damn. Most of this stuff happened before I was born.
All right, don't make me feel well old. I'm only 32.
Okay, question number 5 for you. Who was the Raw GM before AJ Lee? Was it A, Teddy Long, B, John Laurinaitis, C, Vicky Guerrero, or D, Brad Maddox?
My God, not even the foggiest. So what year are we going to be talking there then?
What year? We're probably talking about 2011, 12,
Yeah.
something like that.
I'm literally going to be rinsing through all my lifelines before I even start. It's just lifeline after lifeline, isn't it?
So which ones haven't you? You haven't used the Ask Google, have you?
No, but I don't think I'll be able to with what I've...
Cool, you can just ask me instead. The answer is Vicky Guerrero.
That's actually what I was thinking. I actually was, if I
See, were you going to say that? If you were going to definitely say that, I'll say that you weren't using a lifeline.
After I'd heard them again, because that I genuinely, I'm not even lying, I'm not being sneaky, I genuinely was going to say that.
I wouldn't accuse Aurora of using cheap tactics or anything, you know what I'm like?
Of course I wouldn't cheat. Why would I cheat? I don't need to cheat. I have all the knowledge in the world. Like, I'm literally the best at this. So why would I have to cheat? Makes no sense to me. Ridiculous.
Yeah, I'll save you the last lifeline because you knew that anyway.
Get in.
Okay, your next question. How long was CM Punk's second reign with the WWE Championship? Was it A, 1 day, B, 66 days, C, 105 days, or D, 284 days?
See now. There is a number that's screaming out to me and it's calling my name, but will it be right? That is the question. Do I risk it for the answer? You know when an answer's really calling out to you, but you're just like, do I do it?
What number is it that's calling out to you?
The one that's calling out to me is 106. is what's calling out to me. And I couldn't really give you a logical explanation as to why. It just feels like a number that feels correct. But do we go for it? Without you, because I have rinsed through a lot of my lifelines. And so if I'm correct, then I have, I've still got one that I can use. But if I get it wrong, then I'm going to look like a right mug, as previously predicted that I probably would. All right.
If you want my professional opinion, I would use a lifeline.
Nah. Okay. But are you throwing me through a ruse?
Seriously, you think I would do that?
Yes. To sabotage me. To sabotage me, because I'm obviously doing so well on my own. So you'd obviously want to sabotage me, wouldn't you?
I don't know. I want people to do well on this quiz. I want somebody to beat PJ.
No one's gonna though, are they? Come on.
No.
Come on.
No,
What did
it's
he
not
get?
gonna happen. He got to like question 13, didn't he?
Well, of course he did, yeah. Of course he did. Been, watching it day in and day out since he was born. Right, okay. All right, fine. I'm going to use it. I'm going to ask Chris.
Okay, so he won the title at Survivor Series 2012.
Honestly.
And lost the title to The Rock at the Royal Rumble the next year. So it was over a year, just under a year reign. So it was 84 days.
There we go. You honestly know everything. So much information retention. I can't remember why.
It's one of the most boring reigns in history because he had it for so long and everyone just wanted him to lose it. It was like...
Fair enough.
But no, it's just the way that you could just rattle off all the information, Chris.
I know. You don't just go, oh, the answer's this. You're like, well, it was this and this and this and this and this and this and this. And I'm like, I don't even know what my last name is. I don't know who I am. I don't know where I am. What day is it? I don't even know.
Crazy. Okay, question number 7.
So I think at this point you'd actually beaten August Jackson again, I think.
Yeah, August got up to question 5. So he got 5 correct. So yeah.
Okay.
You've beaten August Jackson, so I feel really mean to say it, but you won't be bottom of the leaderboard. You've beaten August Jackson. How
terrible though that oh, bless him. I'm really doing very badly, but still on the bottom of the leaderboard. I'll take it.
It's the fact that the best wrestlers don't care about trivial quizzes and they just care about wrestling.
You know what? Like, I'm too busy training, mate.
Exactly.
To be reading every book and watching every pay-per-view from 87. No!
I watched it from 87. Bloody hell. I was born in 88. Mind you, I've got the network, so I suppose I could watch from 87, but that would be ridiculously boring.
Hey, Chris, just a quick one. Remind us how far Echo Reed got.
Don't do this, because she's going to... No, don't. Why do you think that's an appropriate thing to bring up right now? Okay, fine, tell me.
Because you could be, like, super motivated to beat her.
I will check, because I need to get Excel up, because I need to put on Excel, so I will then check.
Thing is, right, sometimes it doesn't matter how motivated I can be. It doesn't mean that I have the knowledge. Doesn't mean that I have the knowledge. I wish it did.
I mean, Echo Reed got to 6,000, so that is question... 8, is it? No, can't be that many.
If we end up being neck and neck, no.
I think you actually are.
I was going to say she must be pretty close.
Yeah, I think they actually are neck and neck at the minute.
Oh, this is so stressful. This is not something that this is not, okay, it's fine. No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm used to beating her, so I guess I'll just have to do it again. It's not really a problem, is it?
Yeah, but I mean, are you used to beating her No, I'm not going to say that. Sorry. You're going to finish that one, or are you just going to chicken out at the end of that sentence? No, I mean, like, to be fair, you won it fair and square on Friday night, okay? So I can't say anything about that one. But all I can say is now that she is the reach number 1 contender.
Why? Okay. Why are we going to bring things up that are just gonna upset me?
I'm not
Chris?
saying that you shouldn't be the Reach #1 contender.
Right.
Nice
Well,
little
at
backtrack there.
At least we have that. At least we have. Yeah, you just pull that one back in. At least we just digging. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Question 7. Quick, before I get myself in any more trouble.
Okay, so before Chris gets himself in further trouble, question number 7, and potentially to beat Echo Reed.
Let's not.
What is the real first name of Charlotte Flair? Is it A, Charlotte, B, Karen, C, Ashley, or D, Becky?
Okay. I mean, I feel like see, this is one of those things where I'm like, is it like a double bluff? Because I'm like, is it a trick question? Because I'm like, I'm pretty sure that is just her name. But what if it's not? And what if my life's been a lie and it isn't? I feel like it's a double trick question. I feel like it's not, but you want me to think that it's a trick question, so then I will go the other way and then get it
I'm
wrong.
out to get her is what I'm saying. What are you saying? I'm really not out to get her.
I think you are. I think you are out.
Nothing to do with the fact that, she's probably the second best heel on the Reach roster. Behind LA. Who, by the way, has got... Oh, no, I'm not going to say that.
Yeah. It's like you've just got like I think there's bits of paper you've got over there, just a list of things that you can say to upset me.
No, but that would be a good thing to write.
It's actually not got any. You're like, oh yeah, I've just got Echo Reed here, number here, but it just says like, oh, Aurora hasn't got a title shot. Oh, Aurora hasn't got any belts. Oh, Aurora's just behind LA Taylor. Is that what your piece of paper says, there, Chris? Is that what your piece?
But I would say that Aurora probably is the hottest Disney superhero. So
Disney superhero.
Disney, princess.
Right, okay. I was like, hang on, there's superheroes anyway? Okay, getting really distracted here. I think, right, I haven't got any more lifelines, so I'm going to have to go out on my own. I'm going to have to dive into the freezing cold waters without a dinghy. I think that this is a double bluff trick question, and I think her real first name is Charlotte.
Okay. The answer is, in fact...
It's Ashley.
Yes, it's
What?
Ashley.
Why would you replace your regular name with another regular name?
I know. It's like at least you replaced it with a name that sounds, cool.
I just thought it was a double bluff, and I thought her name was actually Charlotte. I actually thought it was probably going to be between Charlotte and Ashley. I was like, well, she's not called Becky and she's not called Karen. Like, come on. Like, if she's actually called Karen, then there would be no need to live in this world anymore. But that's just a strange move.